It's affectionately known as a celebration of geek culture. Get ready because we're taking you to the most awesome 3-day event in Washington, D.C.
Then it's where culture and culinary come together. Get set to travel the globe on a culinary journey as we hit the Embassy Chef Challenge.
Plus, DC United has a new pitch to call home. Go inside the historic grand opening as 20,000 soccer fans witness the inaugural game at Audi Field.
And national star Bryce Harper brings a field of dreams to Tacoma Community Center in Northwest. We Are Washington Feature Special starts now.
One of the things that we always try to do on this show is to bring you to the big events that are happening. The opening of Major League Baseball, art shows, movies, you name it, right?
Every place we want to be, we take the show to.
Today, we're at AwesomeCon here at the Washington Convention Center, and it's the first time I've been to an event like this. What about you?
First time, never been to anything like this, and have no idea what to expect.
Right, you know, and one of the things that I've always known about these conventions, they're very popular, they grow in size and enthusiasm, the people that come here every single year. So really what I want to know is what makes AwesomeCon so awesome.
Let's go find out.
This is a large show. It's a fun show. I've kind of seen of course, I enjoy the costuming.
Comic-Con's usually a place where everyone gathers around to be a nerd, basically, so it's pretty fun.
The community and just the people around, like, you don't stand out in a good way or a bad way. Everybody's real family oriented, everybody gets along, you have common interests, common likes, and it's a really good feel for no matter who you are and where you come from.
When we first started, we were upstairs in a room that is now just tabletop gaming, so like role-playing games and stuff like that. That room is about 17,000 square feet, and we did the whole convention in that room. At this point, we're using about 700,000 square feet, and we had 7,000 people that first year. We had a little bit over 70,000 last year. So that's the kind of growth we had in 5 years.
I just love how there's so many people that like what I like the same anime, the same video games, the same stuff. It's just awesome.
I love it. I love comics and all fandoms and stuff, so it's super fun for me.
Yeah, so many great costumes. People who attend AwesomeCon really embrace the whole experience. You see entire families all dressed and in character, and they are ready to go.
Oh, they're everywhere, yes.
I just love Wonder Woman, so I brought my daughters with me, and so this is Etta Candy and Cheetah, and we're having a great day.
What character is this?
So this is Kylo Ren from Star Wars. Right now he is one of the new characters.
I've done Anna, I have done Sydney Barrett from Legion. Just basically any character that really inspires and speaks to me.
Someone like me who shows up at a convention like this, you know, do I look a little bit overdressed? Is there any characters you think of that I might be mistaken for out here today?
Well, you could be the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. maybe, or what is it, Peggy Carter, because you got a little plaid going there.
Is there any superhero or character anyone would possibly mistake me with, do you think?
I don't know, you got a little Ron Burgundy thing going on a little bit. I mean, just a little, you need a mustache, but he's not really a superhero, but close enough.
I am dressed up as a Wakanda Forever supporter. Next year, I plan on embracing even more of the character and fully dressing up as a Wakandian. This is my first time, and it's so much fun. And we decided to bring our daughter for the first time, so I'm enjoying myself.
What would you dress up as?
Oh my gosh. But I think if I had to pick something, I would probably, I'd like something low maintenance, so I'd probably do like Poe from Star Wars. He's wearing normal clothes. If I had to do some sort of outrageous costume, I'd probably go with Green Arrow, because I'm a big Green Arrow fan.
Tommy, I got to be honest with you. One of the reasons I had to stop and talk to you is because you're one of the only other people I've seen so far that's not dressed in a costume or a mask or anything else like that. So I felt like we could probably relate on that level, maybe, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
We just love all stuff military. Most of us reenact. We started cosplaying with the 501st and the Rebel Legion, and we have cooler armor, so.
We're here now with the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy, the original Boba Fett, Jeremy Bullock.
Sometimes people say, "Hi, Boba." You know, like this. One of my sons is saying, "Oh, God, Dad, you're not doing all that again." And my grandchildren, they sort of love it. I'm Boba Fett. Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
Our clothing is inspired by video games and comic books. It's all original designs. They're all made in the United States. We design them in Massachusetts and they're produced in New York City. We have a high standard of quality, so we want to make something that you can wear every day that makes you feel awesome in your daily life.
There have been card games, board games, video games, and what we play is the role-playing game. So that's the book at the table. You make a character and you use dice to figure out what happens in the game.
I really genuinely love the community. It's a place where you can really go and everyone just appreciates and encourages. And even if you don't go all out with your costume, even if you just want to embody someone who inspires you or a character that you love, people around you are going to recognize that and they're going to just encourage you no matter what.
All right, well, I think I found a ride out of here. What do you think?
I don't think there could be any better way to leave AwesomeCon than in the ready-to-player one car.
Right, exactly. But, you know, there's so many things that we saw here today. What did you find awesome about AwesomeCon?
What I loved about this event is all the families that came together, full-on costumes, and everyone participating, having a great time. Right. I just think it was a much better family event than I expected.
Oh, it was great. And, you know, I didn't come dressed for the occasion, obviously, but there was a consensus among people who were dressed up that I could have passed for a Ron Burgundy costume.
I think that's a safe bet, and I think of you as Ron Burgundy anyway. So
I appreciate it. All right, well, if you're ready, let's hit the switch and get out of here, right? All right, so.
Where culture and culinary come together. Get set to travel the globe on a culinary journey as we hit the Embassy Chef Challenge.
Plus, DC United has a new pitch to call home. Go inside the historic grand opening at Audi Field. Welcome back to We Are Washington, and welcome to Embassy Chef Challenge 2018.
I feel like I've been waiting all year for this. This is the 10th annual Embassy Chef Challenge, but it is only the second annual We Are Washington Embassy Chef Challenge.
That's right. Last year, we were informally judging all of the food. We tasted all of the samples that were available to us, and I think we did such a good job that we were asked back, or we invited ourselves back.
We invited ourselves back.
If you don't know what Embassy Chef Challenge is, it's really the crossroads of culture and food. We have a lot of embassies representing countries all over the world here in Washington, D.C., and they're showing us what they have.
We've got a lot of eating to do. We're basically globe-trotting one bite at a time, so I think we better get started.
Let's go. So I'm here with Chef Patrick. We're at the table representing Jamaica, and he's going to tell me a little bit about what we're seeing here today. Tell me about what you're making today.
Oh, what I'm making today representing Jamaica, which is our oxtail stew, which we love, and we're serving it over a 5-cheese macaroni and cheese.
We're representing the Embassy of Ethiopia. We're actually coming from Etete Restaurant, E-T-E-T-E.
Tell me about the dish you've prepared for tonight.
So this is a classic dish, served a little, not so classic. It's duro wat. It's a spicy chicken stew that's usually served on the bone with a hard-boiled egg. We've broken that down for you here.
I'm here with Gil Neal, and we're representing Canada today, right?
Correct. Well, we're bringing some happiness tonight. You know, we've got the beer booth, but we're through the Canadian Embassy, and we import some craft beers from Canada, great craft breweries from Ontario.
It's such a uniquely DC event. Tell me why it's so popular.
You can't do an event like this any other place in the United States outside of maybe New York because of the UN. And most of us who live here don't get an opportunity to interface with those countries, and this is a unique opportunity to do that.
All right, I'm here at the El Salvador table with Chef Francisco. You've been a busy man behind the table today.
Yes, we have been busy. We're doing a pupusa loca, so you know a lot of people love pupusa. We call it pupusa loca now because we stuff it with like a pork, ham, cheese, shrimp, spinach, and beans. All the good stuff in there.
I'm here at the table for Bangladesh. I'm talking with Samia, and I just want to know a little bit about the food you're serving. Tell me a little bit about the dishes we're seeing today.
So we are serving a spicy rice dish. It's mutton biryani. So it's rice meat mixed with a goat meat. And these are our chefs. So it's Mr. Abol and Mr. Alamgir. They have prepared this.
I'm running my own competition for our show, so you know, if you wanna bribe me and you know to vote for you guys, you know, I'd like to try a dish.
Chef, I know this has been very popular table tonight, so tell me what you've prepared.
Well, tonight I have I've prepared tonight is jollof rice with a lamb, spicy grilled lamb chops.
I've been to a few tables so far. I've got a few more to go. I know we're not supposed to show bias in the judging, but I'll tell you right now, the tables that are serving meat like the oxtail, they're ahead of the game.
We prepared this very popular bar chow dish called sisig. It's a dish pot that is cooked 3 times. You know, we first boil it, and then we grill and saute. Philippine cuisine is the best tasting food in the world.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're totally impartial, right?
I am.
We caught up with one of the judges here this evening, Major Garrett. Thanks for joining us, sir. What it's like, you know, first of all, to be at this event, but to also be a judge, be invited judge here to judge all of this great food.
So I'm a first timer for all of this, so it's all overwhelming. It's just washing over me. We went to like 36 different stations. You have to eat really small bites, because if you gorge early on, you're finished.
Today, what I prepared for the event, I did a marinade beef short ribs, braise it with Iraqi spice on it. Iraqi over dill and saffron basmati rice with pine nuts on it.
And you added this beautiful flour. Is this edible as well?
Yes, it is. It is edible. It's really healthy. You can eat it. It's good.
I know you're judging as part of the Embassy Chef Challenge, and what do you think so far?
Now, well, so far so good. I think the diversity that I see around here and seeing people, different people, you know, coming together to experience and exchange different cultures, I think that's a wonderful thing.
Matt, I think I have a food hangover, but it's the best kind possible because we've just had the best food from all around the world, and judging this is going to be much tougher than I thought.
You're right about that. We tried all the food, all the different countries. We had to narrow it down somehow, though, right? I'm going to let you take it away and announce your first 2 finalists, and I'll have 2 finalists, and from there, we'll score the winners.
Okay, so the drama is building. I have to say, first of all, I was blown away by the Philippines because the presentation was amazing. A very complicated dish, especially for this environment, but fantastic. But my top 2 are Ghana. Ghana had meat that was fantastic. It was prepared to perfection. I'm giving a 5 to Ghana for taste. Okay. And then a 4 on presentation. Okay. I'm giving Iraq a 5 for presentation because I'm a sucker for an edible flower.
And they had that.
It was beautiful. And a 4 for taste.
All right, that's very good. First, number 1, Jamaica. Jamaica had great food. Nice oxtail, macaroni and cheese. You can't go wrong with macaroni and cheese, right? There's no way you can do that. So, they were my first finalist. I gave them a pair of 4s. Our other finalist that I had scored, El Salvador.
Yeah, that was good.
One of the ones I was talking about, they had a dessert paired with a main dish. Fantastic. 5 for taste, 4 for presentation. That's how you make the top 2.
Our runner-up, our official runner-up for this
informal runner-up.
Official, unofficial runner-up for the 2nd annual We Are Washington Embassy Chef Challenge is Iraq.
Right,
so congratulations, Iraq. We were blown away. But our number 1,
the envelope.
The envelope, please. The winner of the 2nd annual unofficial official We Are Washington Embassy Chef Challenge is
El Salvador.
Yeah, very good.
Felicidades, El Salvador. We loved it, and we would like to come back for some more, actually. National star Bryce Harper brings a field of dreams to Tacoma Community Center in Northwest.
It was a big day for baseball in D.C. as national superstar Bryce Harper secured his legacy here in the city, inspiring his youngest fans with the dedication of a new field at the Tacoma Community Center.
Some show up to play. Others give their time to teach.
Baseball is such a wonderful sport for our youngsters to play and engage in. It teaches a lot about life. It teaches a lot of lessons about being dedicated. It teaches a lot about teamwork.
Imagine being a kid again, and instead of going to the ballpark to see your favorite player comes to see you.
Today we're very happy to dedicate Bryce Harper Field, and we're basically trying to bring baseball back to Washington.
Major League Baseball star Bryce Harper, the Nationals Dream Foundation, and the D.C. government are bringing baseball back to young people, in part through this brand new field at the Tacoma Community Center.
We can give them world-class fields right where they go to school, right where they live, give them beautiful uniforms to wear, have players come out and encourage them.
The boys and girls are excited to welcome Bryce Harper, but it's also volunteers and parents in little leagues like Senator Satchel Paige that keep the kids active and learning on the field.
We have volunteers that come out and spend their time, their dedicated time with these kids. And my volunteer group are parents that are working in this city and are dedicating their extra time to these kids.
And giving their time is paying off. With their help, today more than 5,000 boys and girls participate in Little League sports across the district.
For a couple generations, we didn't have baseball in Washington, D.C. And so when the Washington Nationals came back 14 years ago, it really helped us focus on how we get more young people involved in sport.
For me, the kids are our future. And we need to continue to nurture and expose them to all types of sports, activities, which I believe gives them discipline and outlets they need to thrive in today's world.
Welcome to Bryce Harper Field in Washington, D.C.
I've always said that I want to leave the game of baseball in a better place than when I entered it as a kid and a pro. A field like this not only adds to the community, but achieves my objective of making sure the game continues to grow and is left in a better place than when I entered it.
I get a lump in my throat because from 1996, where it was little or no baseball in the inner city, to today, if you look around, these kids are elated. Their face, I mean, it just marvels me to see the smile on their face. They may not know about all of this glamour and ceremony, ribbon cuttings, but I know that we came a long way.
So whether you come to play or come to give your time to teach, in the end, it's all about building community.
So the kids, have fun, enjoy what you guys do, get good grades, listen to your parents, whatever you do. Boy and girl, do everything you can to exceed your expectations, and hope you guys have fun on Bryce Harper Field.
The wait is over. DC United is playing their inaugural match here at Audi Field, and fans have packed the new stadium to cheer them on and to welcome the newest member of the team, who happens to be one of the most famous players in the world, Wayne Rooney. The former Manchester United striker and England's all-time top scorer made his official debut in Washington at the ribbon cutting for Audi Field in Southeast.
He is the newest member of DC United. Let's welcome Wayne Rooney to our town.
Yeah, it's been great. I think I've enjoyed it. Obviously, been training hard this week.
but the welcome that the fans and the people in the city have given me has been incredible. So I'm looking forward to the game now.
Any surprises about your move here?
No, I think obviously it's a big transition, a big change for me and my family. But the one thing which we know and we do is football, soccer over here, and that's what I'll do.
The combination of the district's new $500 million stadium and a high-profile star like Rooney coming to the U.S. is breathing new life into Major League Soccer.
Well, I think this is great for DC United. I know that the club itself, the players have waited a long time to have a facility of their own. And this is a wonderful stadium, and for the fans who have been so supportive of DC United since the years I was here, from 1996 to today. So this is a great day for professional soccer.
Honestly, it's just surreal. I mean, because all the years of planning and all the years of trying to put this together, to have it actually be here, no real surprises. I think it's exceeded our expectations, the momentum building up to tonight, and hopefully the play exceeds our expectations as well tonight.
For so long, we were always playing, in RFK, and that was great for us. It created a fan base. We had a lot of winning trophies back in the day, but now this is a new era, and to be able to come into something like this is pretty special, not just for the players, but for the fans that have been supporting it from day one.
Wow, a lot of fun things to look back on, and especially the opening of Audi Field and Bryce Harper Field. There's no doubt DC is a sports town, right?
It is undeniable, and I am very much looking forward to spending a lot of time at Audi Field.
Good place to spend some time, absolutely. We want to thank you so much for joining us and watching this feature special, and remind you can see all of our shows on YouTube. Search Entertain DC.
See you next time.